Boy, I sure must have looked like an idiot. Jumping in the river, waiting for Mr. Wonderful, who obviously had better things to do.
Happens to the best of us, sweetheart. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the Old Lady and this is my reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies that I'm viewing for the first time in order to understand the inside jokes and references in my ultimate viewing of WandaVision. I'm currently watching all the MCU movies in the order in which they were released, but I'm also doing other superhero films, and I feel like I've been neglecting the DC universe a bit, and I do want to get to Wonder Woman at some point here, so I got to keep going with the Superman and Batman movies and all that. So let's see another chapter in the Superman world and watch Superman 2. I enjoyed the first Superman from 1978 a whole lot. I felt like that was one of the Superman movies that was made for my generation. And I liked the innocence of it combined with the kind of cute double entendres and flirtation between Superman and Lois. And for the time, I thought the effects were actually pretty good. I don't know anything about the plot in this sequel, but I guess it's pretty highly rated. It looks like it's like number 36 in the 75 best list that I've been using. So I think it's going to be pretty fun. I'm hoping for something just as good as the first one. So let's get started and see what they've got for me. So this is essentially repeating what was in the first one. I'm not completely sure like what all the crystals are when they put the crystals in those little, like, I don't know what they really do. So how much time are we going to have to spend rewatching the first one? Let's see how quickly they're going to... And the music is so great though. Although I suppose, you know, when in the 70s, it would have been pretty important to have a recap of all this because you couldn't at that time rent it or buy the DVD and watch it 100 times or watch it on streaming whenever you wanted to and before you go and see the second one. So I suppose it's probably a good idea for them to recap everything. Although I do wonder if they replayed the first one in the theaters a little bit before they released the second one. I wonder. Oh, this was the movie that I was trying to remember. So when I was watching the most recent X-Men movie, they had a scene where the Golden Gate Bridge, like the things were snapping apart, and that was in the first Superman movie too. So that was 8.5 minutes of replay. That's a lot.
He knows where the Eiffel Tower is, Olsen. You do, don't you, Kent?
Yes, sir.
I hope so.
But Jeepers, Mr. White, that's terrible.
Jeepers? Did he actually say Jeepers? Bill Cosby picture in the background there? Uh-oh. Can he fly all the way to Paris? How long would that take him, I wonder? So he must go through a lot of suits. Like, where did the suit go? Puppy.
If you have the proper equipment,
This could blow up all of Paris.
Yeah. That's the problem. Oh, there's nuns? Oh, of course. Of course there's nuns. Oh. Don't be trying to climb in those shoes. My goodness. Very impractical.
No belt prize.
Somehow I don't think journalists think about that much when they're doing their job, but okay.
Now be careful.
look, it's me that controls the bomb, not the bomb that controls me.
Famous last words.
The third one is out now.
The bomb, is it still in there?
Yes.
How convenient of them to speak English for us. So is the bomb still in the elevator? Uh-oh. Oh, are they floating nearby? They're going to be released by the... or killed. I'm guessing released, because that would be the whole point of this. Can they fly too, or are they just, like, getting sucked into the Earth's atmosphere? Love the hair. Oh my god, the hair is hilarious. People just wandering in the streets. I was going to say he dented the car, yeah. Why does she have roller skates?
Oh, no, not me.
And she's carrying oranges in a Gucci bag.
You know that I wouldn't say all those things to you if I didn't really care.
She seems like she's drunk a little bit. Like,
Pretty.
there's people floating around. You're just walking around like nothing big, no big deal. Here I am. She has very evil eyebrows. Oh, is he gonna go floating around now? Uh-oh. Are they ready to launch at a moment's notice? Oh, I was going to say, where's the third guy? There he is.
Then we will go there too. To rule.
Rule Houston? Oh, dear. You might find Houston not worth ruling. I don't know. Austin, maybe. Houston, eh. These criminal masterminds who have the stupidest people around them, I just don't find it funny anymore, but oh well. It's kind of a product of its time, I guess. Who climbs a ladder like that? Wait, they're married all of a sudden? Or are they investigating something? Nice room. He just dumps the bags. I'm very much enjoying the lava lamp pillars.
What?
Jeez.
No, I've got, no, look.
Gotta look at.
Don't see me without my glasses. That's the only disguise I've got.
Hey, Mom, look! Uh-huh. Yeah, honey, that's nice.
Yeah, maybe pay attention to what your kids are doing. I hate parents like that. Yeah, like the kid's not gonna fall. Like, of course the kid's gonna fall. Oh my God. How convenient. Superman just happens to be right there.
Happened to be in Niagara Falls, and Clark is
Slowly
not around
making connection. Wouldn't they have done better in the hot air balloon? How did they find that? If you just wander around the Arctic enough? Great outfits, though. Little après ski.
They would have the same powers, each one of them, that you have.
Oh, interesting. Don't sit on the railing. That's not okay.
That I'm willing to bet my life on.
Oh, she's sitting on the railing on purpose. That's a pretty serious bet. Is he going to be able to save her without turning into Superman? Don't lose your glasses. He's just landing in the water. Uh-oh. Fried snake. He's not quite as powerful as the other two.
Boy, I sure must have looked like an idiot. Jumping in the river, waiting for Mr. Wonderful, who obviously had better things to do.
Happens to the best of us, sweetheart.
Maybe you didn't want to with your mind, but maybe you wanted to with your heart.
With your heart.
I'm in love with you.
Didn't they spend like 10 minutes together?
I think I'll try the fish.
So can you eat fish or can you not eat fish? Make a decision, dude.
Holy skunk sweat.
All right, a weapon of some sort.
Oh, those are some kick-ass boots on her, I gotta say.
Crude noisemaker.
Yeah, pretty much. He's a unique sort of person, or being. Like, what is he supposed to be? I feel like she needs a jacket on. Is she gonna get cold? The people who made this movie have a really dim view of rural America, don't they?
Let's just hold a hand.
Oh, she's got the badge on. Saw that coming a mile away.
Please, Mr. General, please let my daddy down.
You have a British accent? You could see the padding under that. Oh, dear.
So what do you think? You like it?
Well, it's not exactly homey, but, you know, it's pretty.
This is East Houston, Idaho. Until yesterday, another Middle American town that Middle America had forgotten.
East Houston, Idaho? I thought they were going to go to Houston, Texas. Why is that? It's like right on her boob. Oh, he's got the hang of it now, it looks like.
General Smithson has informed us that nuclear weapon strikes have been ruled out because of the danger to the civilian population.
Yeah, maybe nuclear weapons are not, like, the answer right now.
They need machines to fly.
Silly humans. His eyes are so blue.
I'm gonna go change into something more comfortable.
You're not going to kiss first? Like, did she have other clothes there? I don't remember them bringing any suitcases or anything.
Your very lives will gladly be given in tribute to me.
Oh, okay. Sure, no problem.
For obedience, you will enjoy my generous protection.
Protection from whom?
All your great powers on Earth will disappear forever.
I don't know if that's a particularly fair trade-off. I have a feeling she's going to stop him. Oh, she's not. Why is she not stopping him? What are they going to do against the other three guys? He doesn't even get to keep the outfit. Oh, but so one side of him is going to stay there. Or not. Okay, I guess he faded away. I hope she's sure now that he did that.
Just say you love me.
Maybe he should have asked to say that first. So he's not Superman anymore? Like that? Okay. A little love nest there. I kind of like that. Meanwhile. I love that. That's hilarious. Let's put our faces on that instead. I like that. Okay then, that was quick. See ya.
I see you are practiced in worshipping things that fly.
Good point.
Kneel before sword.
He's just gonna... I mean, I suppose there's nothing they can do.
No one who leads so many could possibly kneel so quickly.
Ah, he's smart.
There's one man here on Earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
I wish I knew.
He's off getting laid.
Are you kidding?
Are they not driving on the right side of the road? Just like all over the place. Hot dogs. That makes me want a hot dog.
Oh, boy, my back's stiff.
Yep.
Blood. It's my blood.
Oh, I guess you bleed now. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Clark? Clark?
It's not very much fun being able to get beat up.
You'll find out, General. And when you do...
Come to me, Superman, if you dare.
You gotta get the powers back first. Is that possible? You're gonna need better clothes than that in there, up there. You're human now, dude. You gotta protect your toes and fingers. That little green one is still in the floor somewhere that she dropped. Or he dropped. I forget who dropped it. He squeaks like my cat.
So I was yesterday. And the day before.
And now he's bored.
Unlimited freedom to maim, kill.
They already got all that. Why is it badge right on her boob? That's hilarious.
What do you want?
Australia.
He wants all of Australia? What? Oh, are they going after her so that Superman will come for her?
Even with all this accumulated knowledge, when will these dummies learn to use a doorknob?
I was going to say it was a rather destructive way of coming in. They could have just, like, walked in.
Superman. Superman, thank God.
Even Luther's like, okay, this is we need Superman.
Let him
He looks like a vampire. Again, people just standing around watching. Like, maybe get out of the way. The green screen is hilarious. Of course, there's a woman in a baby carriage just clueless about the chaos of what's going on. Oh my god, that was bad. I mean, I know it's so cliche now. Like, I suppose they would have been impressed by this back in the 80s. I don't know.
I've discovered his weakness.
Yes.
This care for humans.
He actually cares for these Earth people.
Did the guy just kick the car that was on fire? Uh-oh. And it just happens to be a big tank of gas right there. I was going to say, can he turn the gaze back on him and burn himself? That was interesting with the burn marks around his body. Yeah, all right. Still people just like standing around in the streets. This is all going on. Like, get out of the way, people. Seriously. Oh. It pushes him down into the ground. That is kind of a clever way to like show the fight without actually showing it. I'm kind of loving that.
Superman, help us!
I think he's got bigger things to do than fix your shoulder that wouldn't have happened if you had just gotten out of the way. Launch him into space. Or into a Coca-Cola sign. Yeah, little product placement for you. And she's just standing there going, oh, oh. Because everything just happens to be happening right on the street right in front of the building that she's in. Again, they're just people just standing there.
Superman is dead.
No, I don't think Superman's dead.
Let's go get him. Come on. Yeah, I know some judo. Come on, let's go.
I know some judo. Let's go. Oh, honey. A little more product placement for you with KFC. Not the poodles. Okay, we get it. It's windy and people are blowing around. Looks like dummies and they I don't think he's like running away, y'all. So I have a feeling Superman wanted to just like lead them away from all the people, maybe. So there's got to be some way that he can like trap them in there. Where did that come from? Lois gets a little one in. Uh-oh. Can he do that? I was say, yeah, if they can do that, he can do that. Oh, now there's multiples of him. Nice.
Now, the son of Jor-El will be my slave.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's going to happen.
Lex Luthor, ruler of Australia. Activate the machine.
Why would he want Australia? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Australia. I'm sure it's a lovely place. But of all the places that you could have, like all of Europe or Hawaii, does the green one actually make you human again? I think. Or is that not the correct chamber and there's another one that can't take it apart, take it away because it already took it away? Because it would have taken the suit like it did last time. So did it turn the whole chamber? Yeah, I was gonna say turn the whole thing into the things. Oh, funny.
Well, I know I owe you one, but we're in the North Pole, right? Let's wipe the slate clean. If you give me a...
Oh, they just leave him there. That's a pretty good punishment.
See you later.
I wonder if that's a real patio. I think I asked this in the first one. If that's somebody's real apartment. It must be. It looks totally real. I wonder if it's still there. Because that would be, I mean, it'd be worth millions and millions of dollars, but... Oh, what happened there? Did he like wipe her memory or something? What the heck is happening now? Well, that is kind of sad. I mean, I understand why he did it, but it's still kind of sad. Oh, he's going back for that guy. Oh.
Well, I've been
working out.
working out.
Yeah. What does he have in his hand? What is that? It's like a plastic tomato? Oh, he just brought the dome back whole? I feel like Superman 2 is good for its time, but for me watching today, I was a little bit bored, I gotta admit. I think it lacked the charm and the innocence of the first one, and the plot was pretty predictable. Although I do acknowledge that it probably wouldn't have been predictable back in 1980. We know these tropes and cliches mostly because they've been copied in so many subsequent films. So I don't think that that's a fault in this film, but, you know, for me watching now, I don't know. I'm glad that the whole Lex Luthor kind of slapstick and the bumbling cohorts was kept at a minimum in this film. General Zod and his team are a much more interesting set of villains, mostly because they are Superman's equals in power, and instead of outfighting them, which we know, of course, you could do with almost all villains, he has to outsmart them. But yeah, I mean, it's a good movie, but it's a shame, I think, that so many egos and personalities and like budget conflicts caused so much friction behind the scenes. Because if Donner had directed this one and been able to like complete his vision from the first to the second one, I think it would have been as equally charming as the first one, and definitely would have been more fun. The actors didn't look like they were having fun. And it's funny because I read that, you know, the director actually said that his vision was much more contained and kind of less grandiose and less mythological than Donner's, and that was really missing for me here. I don't know, how do I say this? There's a sadness to this film, especially the end. Like, if Lois isn't going to remember anything that they went through together, then what was the point of all of this? I mean, it's just kind of sad that Clark has to remember all that, and then she isn't going to have shared it with him anymore. Like, that's really sad. And then they can't be together, but I don't really get why not. I don't know. Someone who knows the comics, let me know if that's a thing from the original stories of them not being able to be together. And Lois just seemed definitely not as happy in this film or as in control, and not as healthy physically. Like, she looked very thin, and the whole smoking thing just seemed weird to me. And then I just read that that was put in only because a product placement deal with Marlboro came up. So, I mean, that's just kind of gross. Like, they actually show her like putting out the cigarette in a ashtray full of smoked cigarette butts. Like, who wants to see that in a film like this? Like, yuck. So yeah, like, a bit disappointed and unimpressed, wishing that I had seen it when I was a kid, because I probably would have had a much more positive response to it. And then I feel a little bit deprived of that good experience not having seen it back then, and then not being able to enjoy it as nostalgia now. So overall, I think I can appreciate what they accomplished in this as a sequel, but yeah, I wasn't really into it. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to follow my channel and hit the notification button to receive notice when I upload a new video, and help me figure out the whole YouTube algorithm thing by hitting the like button. If you have comments or recommendations of what I should watch next, I'd love to hear them, and so please make sure to leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching with me.